There you go.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Well, welcome all to this gathering of Artful Prayer at First Congregational United Church of Christ in Sarasota, Florida. We're happy that you're with us today, and we welcome our friend Lindsey. Lindsey, I've just had a senior moment. What's your last name?
Huddleston.
Lindsey Huddleston, and I've known that for several years now, and it just flew the coop, as it does with many of us who get to be this age, I guess. Anyways, welcome. Whether you're on the ball and know both of Lindsey's names, or you're like me and you only know that she's Lindsey, she's going to present today on the theme of gratitude. So Lindsey, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Donna. Well, I just want everybody to know who's here today. We have Brenda Robinson, whom I think everybody knows. And we have my guest and friend Ann Patterson from Westport, Connecticut, Saugatuck Congregational Church, which was one of my former churches, visiting today. And we've got Donna in Georgia, on Zoom. So I think we're all good to go. Gratitude. We start the new year making New Year's resolutions, or at least some people do. Things we hope to accomplish. And often we never accomplish those resolutions, and we may feel guilty or that we have failed. So my suggestion is, let's start the year with gratitude for what we already have in our lives. When I am anxious, angry, sad, or any other kind of down feeling, I find that having an attitude of gratitude changes my perspective. It changes my outlook. It changes my mood. And so it's like I flip a switch and I actually feel better when I focus on gratitude. That's my own personal experience. I recommend it. Okay, so we're going to explore different ways of sharing or feeling or acknowledging or experiencing gratitude today as our prayer practice. And I want to start, of course, with singing. And I just happen to have brought my drum. So, and because I lead drumming as a spiritual practice here at the church, it's not a big surprise. I mean, I do this occasionally.
She's Lindsey the drummer.
I am definitely Lindsey the drummer.
Okay.
So I'm just going to accompany us, but thinking of gratitude, I want to thank God for this day. And there's a song that you all may know. It's very simple. You can pick it up. It's thank you for this day, God. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, oh God. Thank you for this day. This beautiful day. This beautiful day. It's really simple. So it goes like this, and if you know it, join in. Thank you for this day, God. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, oh God. Thank you for this day. This beautiful day. Beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day.
Thank you for this day, God.
Thank you
for this day. Thank you for this day, oh God. Thank you for this day.
This beautiful day.
This beautiful day. This beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this church. Thank you for this church, oh God. Thank you for this church.
This lovely
church.
This lovely
Blazing
Love
lovely
church.
church.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for this day.
God. Thank you
Thank you
for
for,
our friends. Thank you
thank you
for our
for
friends,
friends
oh
of
God.
God.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
our
our friends.
caring, our caring, our caring,
Caring friends.
our
Our
caring, our
caring, our caring, our caring friends.
So what else are we grateful for?
The sunshine.
Yeah, thank you for the sunshine,
Sunshine.
God. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
the sunshine.
sunshine.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
the
the
sunshine,
sunshine
God.
above.
Thank you for the sunshine that
This
warms us,
beautiful
that warms us, that warms our body, that
that
warms us,
warms us,
that
that
warms us,
warms us,
that warms
warms our
our body.
body.
What else are we grateful for?
We're thankful for dreams, God.
We're thankful for dreams. We are thankful for dreams, God. We're thankful for dreams. For dreams, God. For dreams, God. For dreams, God. For dreams, God. We're thankful for dreams, God. We're thankful for our dreams. Yes. So the point of this song for me is to put into the song, the words of the song, whatever I'm grateful for, I'm thankful for. And it becomes mine. It becomes an expression, basically a sung prayer of gratitude. And for me, it gets my energy going. And I think generally it gets our energy going. And you don't need a drum. You can just sing it a cappella. So I wanted to start with this because I think putting rhythm and sound to prayer that that expresses who I am and what I'm grateful for is a very portable and useful way to pray, because it fits me. Okay, so then I wanted to think about what are some gestures of gratitude? I mean, as a dancer, you know I'm gonna do movement. Think about this a moment. What are some gestures of gratitude that our culture uses all the time? When we're thankful for something. Yeah,
We clap.
Yeah, there's
we clap.
Oh,
That's a gesture of gratitude,
Absolutely.
exactly. What
Yeah.
else? What else?
Hugs.
Hugs.
I'm
Yes,
automatically.
yes,
That's right.
when we
Mhm.
hug one another.
Mhm.
That is I'm grateful for you.
Mhm.
I'm glad to see you. Yeah, what else?
Even a smile and a wave.
A smile and a wave.
Yep.
Hi, I am glad to see you. I am grateful for you. Yes.
Well, today, when I look out that window at that sparkling sunshine and the trees and how it looks out there down here in Florida, thinking about the people in California.
Oh, yes.
I'm thinking about air. That's
Air, the smoke,
the smoke,
and the fear.
and the fear. But the smoke of everybody, even if you're not close to the fire,
You're right.
they're seeing and smelling all of that,
Yes.
and that feeds the fear.
It does.
That feeds
Well,
the fear.
breath is so essential to life
Right.
and well-being.
You don't know when it's coming your way and gonna take you.
Exactly.
And take your breath.
So gratitude for the air. There's a sign language gratitude that's this.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Like happy hands.
happy hands.
Happy
Yes, that's an American Sign Language gesture for gratitude, for
Uh-huh.
thanks.
But they,
Sure thing.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
about
I would think raised arms,
yeah?
gratitude,
Thank you,
big
God.
gratitude, gratitude to God,
Yes.
maybe.
Yes, 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 and bring that gratitude right
Right
down
down.
hearts. And you say something to someone like, "Oh, I'm so glad to see you."
so I guess that's part of sign language too. I'll
It
bet
is.
you.
It is. It is. Yeah. How about finger snapping?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the younger people, they don't
Snap.
clap so much.
Yeah.
they snap their fingers like at a concert or something. It's like,
I used to be able to.
All three of their fingers.
yeah, oh, how about thumbs up?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
How about that? For hey, good, thanks.
Well,
Oh,
Or the okay, the old okay.
A-okay, right, great. How about some sounds of gratitude? Ah, great sigh.
That sounds
Ah, yes, yes,
Yay!
exactly. Yay, yeah. How about
Yum.
yippee? Yippee! Thank you. Since I've lived in Italy, bravo,
yeah.
bravissimo. You know, when you're at a concert or the opera or the symphony or the ballet or whatever, and the crowd says, bravo,
Oh,
Do they wait till the
bravissimo.
end? Or do they wait till the absolute end to do that?
They
all the
do,
time?
they
Okay.
do it during the bows,
Okay,
and if they give a standing
they
ovation,
do it then.
bravo. That's a thank you, that's a job well done, right?
Well, ours would be amen.
I was thinking that,
It would
Amen,
be amen.
yes,
Amen, amen.
yeah,
or amen.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Also,
So, you know, when we're in church and there is a message, well, actually, when Wes finishes his sermon
yes,
and he finishes with amen, I always say amen. I mean, it's like a thank you, like a closure. Yeah,
well,
And
it's an affirmation.
it is.
Make it so, like Star Trek, the captain on the bridge.
Or so be it,
Yeah,
so be it, and amen.
yeah.
okay, here's the other one.
Oh, yeah,
Of
how about
course.
this? How about prayer hands?
and I always do prayer hands, yes.
Yes.
And I think the light in me sees
Yeah.
the light
Oh,
in
nice.
you.
Namaste.
Yeah.
The light in me sees the light
There's
in.
light in you.
That's right, namaste. Great, okay. When I was a child, about 9 or 10 years old, I attended a camp in New Hampshire. I grew up in Connecticut, and I attended a camp in New Hampshire. And I was given a notebook, and the assignment of every day going out into nature for 15 minutes and writing down everything I heard, saw, touched, tasted, and smelled. This was at 9 years old.
Wow.
And I have to tell you, that was transformative.
Mm.
As a ritual, a daily practice, you talk about, I mean, it's a prayer practice, really.
Yep.
It is opening ourselves, not only our physical eye and ear, but our inner spirit, our inner heart to what is around us. And writing it down. And the writing it down is important because then we own it. We acknowledge it. It's not just a, no. It's, no, I am going to be present to this word or moment and record it in my book. And I was at this camp for a month.
Wow.
That month of this daily ritual has stuck with me. I mean, it's amazing. No, I don't write it down anymore in the same way, but I see, hear, touch, taste, and smell the world around me in a very conscious way,
Mm-hmm.
very intentional way. And that's another way of being grateful. Just being present to your surroundings. And I highly recommend the practice. I really do. It's, and you will see things that you've never seen before. That's the interesting thing. We think we see, but quite honestly, I don't know about you, but I run, race, go.
Mhm.
And I really don't see or hear, or be aware of the smell, or the sound. And there's so much in God's world, in nature, that can enhance just our daily experience. So that's another way of experiencing the divine. Um, and, and for me, it's a prayer practice.
And it's a grounding practice.
Yes, it
When they
is.
when people, people who are on the autism scale, or people who are just busy and don't know how, you just sit still and think for a second, which way am I going? And they'll tell you to do things like that, to look around you and see and say what you see,
Yes,
and that grounds you in the moment.
yes, and really
Like the
acknowledge
trees
it.
and
It's true. It's very, very true.
Mhm.
If this were a different circumstance and we weren't doing this on Zoom, I would actually have us all go outside,
Mhm.
for 10 minutes and just write down what we are experiencing. I want you to try it, because it just opens up so much joy and peace. And again, I find that transformative when I'm feeling anxious or
Mhm.
sad or angry.
Yeah.
I recommend it. Donna, do you have any experience of this?
Oh, absolutely. Somewhere in my reading or viewing TV or whatever, someone said, when you go out, be attentive to looking up, not just down. Because, and I walk my dogs 2 or 3 times a day, so I'm outside, rain or shine. And frequently, mostly, I look down.
Mhm.
And the day that I read or heard that, I went outside and I have done it most every day since. Not only do I look down and around, but I make a point of looking up. And I have seen, since I live near a large lake here in Georgia, I have seen wonderful birds. I have seen cloud formations, the change of seasons in the treetops. It's just amazing. And indeed, it does ground me. It makes me feel the gratitude for where I am in this particular very beautiful part of Georgia. So yeah, I am very much into what you're saying. It is transformative. I can go outside feeling kind of down. But if I look around and I listen, sometimes I have a busy street that runs behind my house, but there are times of day when it's absolutely silent. And I can hear maybe a boat or people down on the lake. I can't see them just given where I'm positioned, but I can hear them. Or sometimes I'll see deer running across through the woods. We saw an eagle the other day. My granddaughter was here and I said, "Oh, look, there's a hawk." She said, "No, it's yellow and it's an eagle." So, and we hear it. We hear the cries of the different birds. And so it's just an amazing grounding practice to do that, to just go out and stand and look and watch and listen and smell, although I don't have much of a sense of smell left.
I was, yeah, is that from COVID?
No, I don't know. I think it's for medication over a long period of time. Chronic sinus problems.
I was gonna ask you, because you hadn't mentioned smell, and I'm thinking woods and pine trees.
We have that. And yes, I do get an occasional whiff of that.
Because you can smell pine trees.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
You really can.
Cypress.
And you were saying something this morning about,
I don't know what I was saying, but anyway, but I was thinking about after we had an exercise class this morning, we went out and sat in the sun, and it happened to be protected. But next to me was a plant, very nice, but along the bottom was some kind of purple leaves, and we realized there was a teeny tiny little blossom. I mean, minute little
Purple
blossom.
blossom.
And we kept looking, because it was cold last night, we kept looking to see if there were more. But I mean, it was stunning, it was so lovely, it was purple with this little teeny tiny pink blue.
Wow.
You know, and I mean, had we not sat down, we never would have seen it, much less thought about it at all.
Right,
But
but the
something
fact
I
that you looked at it and really saw
saw
it.
it, yeah, exactly,
Mhm.
yeah. It didn't smell though. I didn't touch it though, it was very smooth. I don't know.
And it
Yeah.
was purple.
And it was very purple.
And you all know.
It was very purple. Can't see it.
But you all do remember and know that God gets angry when we see the color purple and we don't smile.
That's right. That's right.
Good.
Yeah. Brenda, do you have, some experience of this either in your yard, or is there a place that you go that?
Let me tell you where the place is now, because the place might change. I usually park, down there at the parking where we come into
Oh,
the,
by the chapel?
by the chapel. There's a tree, it's leaning, see that leaning tree?
Yes, I
Grim?
do.
Yeah.
That tree has little tiny red flowers on it, and it has these tiny butterflies that are orange and black. Orange and black with yellow dots that I have never seen before, and they swarm.
Oh,
And then I have photos where I put my hand up in there, and they get on it, and they're all the same size, and they're all in that tree, and I bet you people do not stop and look.
I've never
at
seen
that.
it. I'm gonna go look
And
for it.
then there's one right by the door when you go, where the cement is, to go where the doors are, to go into the choir
Oh,
room.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
smell right there. There's a tree that's a butterfly something. I remember when they planted it, they said it was an
Butterfly
attractive
bush?
butterfly bush.
Yeah.
And you can smell the tree. I smelled it last night when I came to choir, at
Oh.
midnight, it was cold, I smelled it. But those butterflies are on that tree and on that taller tree right there. And I stood there and they were just swarming. I put my hand there. And really what I thought about, it was orange and black. And those are my husband's colors. And I stood there, I went from one tree to the other.
Oh,
And his ashes are
Are
right
right here?
there,
Yeah.
yes.
in the memorial garden.
Yes, and so I stood and I let them light on my hand and I took pictures of them. So that was a moment. And
I'll bet it was.
seen those butterflies before?
Oh.
And it's Sunday, this past Sunday, maybe it's too cold for them or what?
Maybe.
Have you only seen them at night?
No, I've seen these in daytime.
Daytime,
Yeah,
okay.
Daytime, no,
Okay.
they're there and they're orange and black.
Well,
but
they
got
may
the
be,
white
they
dots.
may be just flying
Oh, they
through.
may have been flying
You know, they
through.
may be going from point A to point B
Oh,
seasonally.
Yes,
Migrating.
yes.
Yeah, so if you don't
So
look,
it gets to
you'll miss them.
Yeah.
'Cause
You'll
they're not
miss them.
They're not
So
there.
timing is so much a part of this.
Oh, you're right. They're not that they're there all the time.
Interesting.
And it was a message to me.
It was a
Yeah.
message to
It was a
you.
message
It's a
to
hurt.
me.
Yes. Meister Eckhart, the guy I quoted,
You,
I think
that's-
last month, I love him, said that if the only prayer we ever say is thank you, it is enough.
Yeah.
Is that
And the next step is not only to observe and mark, but to say thank you. And that's an awareness of being grateful for the gift that we have seen or tasted or smelled or touched or whatever. But that's your next step is seeing it and then being aware that it's nothing you did, but it's a gift.
That's
And to
right.
say thank you to the giver, which is what Meister Eckhart was recommending. And that's the only prayer we ever need to pray, in his opinion.
That's lovely, Donna.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I just wanted to share something that I was given, and Anne has one too. This is from our. Oh, where can I
there we
put
go.
it? Here it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Behind it like that, because your blouse.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Blouse is busy.
Or
Can you
white
see
piece
it?
of paper.
So let me show you what it does. It opens up,
Oh,
And you think white paper would help?
Yes, behind, yeah,
See,
that's much better.
Yeah, oops,
but come, okay, there you go.
there we go. It opens up and it says on the lid, love, faith,
Oh, I see.
joy, and peace.
Lovely.
And I have it hanging in my den, actually on the lamp, the little the knob that turns the light on and off on my desk.
Mm.
And it
These
just
sparkles, I see
reminds
the
me,
light.
let me share it with you all.
Yes,
If-
I would wear that around my neck.
How about that? It
I can see
reminds
mine.
me
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
to
It
be
looks like
grateful.
diamonds.
It can be a gratitude box.
Right.
I just think it's so precious. Isn't that sweet?
That is very sweet. And I can see someone putting a lock of hair. or
Oh,
something.
yeah. Oh, you could put all kinds of
Mhm.
treasures in there. Thank you. So I wanted to share that with you. And then, certainly, we have our art supplies here, and I want to invite us to use those. So, there are all kinds of ways to do gratitude with paper and pencil, or paper and markers or crayons, whatever. And we've probably done this before, but I think it's good to remember it, because there are different choices. For instance, you can use the alphabet and do alphabetical words that you are grateful for. And you can do, I suggest, like 3 a day, so that you don't do so many that you're overwhelmed. So you can do A, B, C one day, and then the next day you can do D, E, F, and you can go through the alphabet that way, if you like that. Or, of course, you can just do random. You can just write down 3 different things that you are grateful for. Or you can make a crossword puzzle out of it, if you're into something like that structure. Or you can draw images of what you are grateful for. So what I invite us to do now is to gather your art supplies, whatever you want, and choose whatever, however you would like to represent, say, it doesn't have to be just 3 things, you can do more than that, but let's say at least 3 things, and it could be a person, it could be a place, it could be something in nature, but something that you've experienced, something that you know, something that you are sincerely grateful for. I invite you to do that for a bit of time. I'll give us about 10 minutes, and then we'll share. How about one more minute to finish up? Okay, let's, even if you're not finished, let's come back together as a group. And I'm gonna turn off the share, so that our sharing doesn't go out on YouTube. But I thank everybody who has been watching for coming, and we hope you've enjoyed this. And I hope you will be filled with gratitude to overflowing. God bless. Namaste. Let's see. No. Whoops. Oh, did I lose you? Oh dear.
Oh, I'm still here.
Are you still here? Oh, good.
Yep.
We met. Good. Because I don't know how to get back to you.
No, I would get back to you if you lost me.
Oh, good. Wait. Oh, there we are. But we're still recording, so, Oh, pause, got it right here. I think,
Donna, can we hear you?
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
yes.
yes.
Okay.
You wanna stop recording?